calling you a radical. So CBS News is taking 3,616 days to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you in 1 hour. So this is the disgrace. Oh, it's just a guy on YouTube. It's just the internet. It's just fire. It's just the will. So cultural icons, they come and they go. That one's stuck, like the radiation, like the nuclear fallout. So, by the way, this biologist, he's earned his nuclear merit badge. Now, I want you to think about this. He gets a government grant, lots of just throwing money all over. Kevin Blanch does the exact, well, not the exact work. He doesn't do any work. I do on the boots on the ground, field fucking work. As it happens, report this years ago. And by the way, this death cycle on the Grays wells did not start 3 years ago. The death cycle, and I can prove this, my work proves this, that it started at least in 2014, in 15. I'm in Monterey Bay. At the aquarium, the two old biologists, I'm walking, I'm starting to see these signs. Well, signs. Fuck. Typos wiped out. I reported out. You guys were laughing at me. Fucking seals and fucking sea lions fucking just disintegrating, fucking dying, laughing at me. The trees on the first guy that started reporting, you could physically see the fucking plume. All this as it happened. Boots on the ground. While I'm full of cancer. While I'm fucking fighting for my life. Sleeping in a sleeping bag. On the beach. On a park bench. Anywhere. What the fuck. Kevin Blanch, we've been waiting for you to get here, the two old volunteers. We track the Grays. I'm the ex-marine biologist at UCLA. My husband's ex-marine biologist at, I believe, Stanford. They're old, very old. The Grays are giving birth in the bay here in Monterey. It was in 2015 they told me that. I'm like, oh no. Starvation. Play back the tape, Your Honor. How long have I been, how long? So all the print media, television media, all you good YouTubers like Dutch Sense, Goddard Report, Pacific Genocide's a hoax, everything's okay, paid propagandist fucking whore that ought to be all fucking locked up. Fucking nuclear, disgusting. All of them, everybody. Oh fuck. So, they've come out. Just read it. This is CBS News. First time the biologist has used Kevin Blanch's terminology. Starvation. I remember being at Half Moon Bay. By the way, Kobe died a year ago today. Wow. I'm walking up cold. Freaking ain't got no cameras left. Ain't got nothing. I'm just... And there's a dead humpback. And I'm like, she's dying. 60,000 pounder. Well, it should have been 60,000. Probably weighed more like 40. Starvation. And I wrote in the sand, with her blood, Fukushima killed me. My hands were on her, she died. Biologists show up. By the way, they cut that well up with a saw. They probably fed it to mink. What's COVID-19? That means Kobe in Hebrew? What? That's Japanese for great. Great. Kobe means great in Japanese. Greatness. Yeah. So, she says, Kevin Blanch. Oh my God. Radiation from Fukushima cannot kill a 60,000 pound. Well, I'm like, you're full of shit. It killed its food. It starved to death. And we'll get back to scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped. Remember all them cutting things? Fuck, they saw it out the other well that I did that where I wrote Fukushima killed me in the blood. They all got their fucking nuclear energy merit badge. And everybody for years has always said, how the fuck did Hitler pull that off? How did he hypnotize his population? I always think about, we love you, Trump, we love you, Think about that. I want you to just think about that. Grown fucking men and women. I love any politician is enough to be fucking certifiably fucking delusionary fucking need to be in the nut hut. But this creep, think about that. Oh my God, it's fucking so disturbing. So, COVID-19 from the sea. So, CBS News. Of course, doesn't CBS News, that's 60 Minutes. Lake Barrett to Leslie Stahl. I know Lake Barrett, that fucker. Oh, God. At least they did report. Well, where are these cores? It took them over 3,000 days to tell what Kevin Blanch told you in 1 hour, the first hour of Fukushima, on 60 Minutes. So here it is, the Great Pacific Genocide. I've done this fucking work. I think about it, like probably the greatest scientist, PhD in fucking human history. Playing out now, 10 years later, the frogs have been boiled nicely. They say the grays have gone from 26,000 to 20,000. No. The grays were probably in the neighborhood of 28, 29,000. My work, my army, my post-ignorance army, we counted 312 2 years ago washed up dead, because we're watching, Noah's number is weak. Noah to Kevin Blanch while I'm walking. Well, what about the detection inside the ocean? What about what these readings are? Not our job. I watched them cleaning up debris in Black Ops operation. I watched them putting monitors up. I watched the freaking radiation balloons being taken up and put down. I fucking video them, they take them down. In real time. While I'm dying of cancer. I'm there. The marine biologist in the high desert of Utah. It's a pretty incredible story. So I want to say this to all you marine biologists, academians, got your fuck check in your glass houses. You got your fucking Girl Scout merit badge, every one of you. I hope you're fucking proud of yourselves. You fake, phony fucking activists who don't do any activists act. You have to fucking do the work. Nobody did any work. Fucking all we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio